This was by far one of the best episodes in season 3. It didn't focus too much on the ships, which I'm fine with, but it did focus a lot on something that not only kids is struggling with, but adults are struggling with, including myself. Being a 36-year-old woman, you would think you'd be able to control anything you want to and be able to make it go in the direction that you want. But in the end, you can't. You can't really control everything. And when you try to make things go in the same direction that you want it to go, it always goes in the opposite direction. Then you try your hardest to try to bring it back into perspective, into your perspective, but then in the end, it goes in a different way. That's something I've been struggling with lately. I'm not going to lie. But honestly, it was a great episode to show me because the one thing that Topanga said that hit home with me was the fact that is you can't really control everything, but you finally see who you become when you don't. That is the one thing that really hit home with me when she said that, because it's true. Once you decide to let go of the things you try to control, it shows exactly who you are when you actually do let go. To show you that even though you can't control everything, you still discover who you are when you don't control that. And that's what I loved about this episode. That is the moral of that episode that really hit home with me. But as for the comedy was hilarious and on point. When it came to the health class scene, I laughed. I could not stop laughing. It was so funny. I was rolling, especially with Smackle. And when Smackle was teaching class, and then somehow when Corey was teaching class, everybody was embarrassed to talk about their bodies. I thought it was so funny with the reaction that Farkle kept falling out of the chair. I think it was just hilarious. But I will admit, the cutest moments that I actually did see was the fact that when Riley was like pretty much crying in a fetal position because that girl didn't like her, and she was laying on Maya's legs and her legs fell asleep, and how Lucas pretty much tossed Riley over his shoulder and carried her into class, and how Zay put Maya over his shoulders, and she was looking at him like, what are you doing? But then she's like, all right, whatever, and then carried her into class. And then Farkle tried to do the exact same thing, but Smackle wanted him to carry her, but then Farkle tried to have her carry him, and Jay just fell, and she just dragged him to class. I thought that was really funny. I really did. But honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of foreshadowing between Smackle and Farkle, because Smackle just can't stop flirting with Lucas, even with Farkle right there. So it kind of shows me that it might be foreshadowing with those two, and it could be the case that they might just break up. When, I don't know. But if they do, I am rooting for Riley and Farkle to get together. Seriously, I am. That's the second ship that I'm probably going to root for besides Lucaya. Even though, in my opinion, I don't really believe that Lucas is in the position to even date Maya. I really don't at all. I don't think he deserves her. I don't even think he deserves Riley. But I will admit, Lucas is still enamored with Riley, but Riley is not feeling Lucas. You can tell. She just treats him like a friend. But other than that, that's something in the end that she's going to probably discover maybe towards the end of season 3. But other than that, the one thing that I definitely love about this episode was Topanga and Riley's moment. They had a moment that a mother and daughter should have with their together. Like, seriously, that's a mother-daughter moment right there. This is coming from a person that was an extreme control freak, especially Scary Topanga. And I never thought I would see Scary Topanga in A Girl Meets World. The fact that she threatened to audit somebody just because her child wasn't liked by another child, that's a Scary Topanga moment. Hashtag Scary Topanga. But other than that, guys, the ending was really funny, especially the fact that Topanga went back to being Topanga, and I thought that was just really, really funny. I thought it was hilarious. But that was the best moment of the episode for me. Seeing Topanga and Riley being mother and daughter together and going through the exact same thing that they both struggled with as kids. I thought that was a great moment, and I think this was probably maybe one of the best episodes in season 3 so far. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts about this episode. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this episode in season 3. Girl, She Hate Me. Girl Meet She Hate Me. Anyway, you guys know the title. You know, I can't really get it in my head. But other than that, this was an amazing episode. I enjoyed every bit of it. I have never laughed so hard in my life. But guys, this was great. I absolutely loved it, and I want to hear your thoughts. Naturegirl 30 signing out. Peace out. Later.